If you are living with diabetes in 2025, one of the smartest things you can do for your health is to give your body the right nutritional support. While medications, blood sugar monitoring, diet, and exercise remain the foundation of diabetes management, vitamins and micronutrients have become an increasingly important area of focus. Why? Because diabetes puts the body under a unique kind of stress that raises your nutritional needs beyond what many people realize. Before we continue, I'd like to tell you about Diacylon, a powerful blend of 13 natural ingredients, each carefully selected for their proven ability to support healthy blood sugar levels, enhance insulin sensitivity, and promote overall wellness. You can read more on diacylon.com. The constant blood sugar fluctuations, the strain on blood vessels and nerves, and the increased oxidative stress all create a scenario where your body requires more resources to stay healthy. This means that while some vitamins may be considered nice to have for the average person, for someone with diabetes, they can truly become must-haves. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 3 vitamins that stand out as especially important in 2025 for people living with diabetes. These aren't just random suggestions. Each one has a strong scientific foundation and practical benefits that can help protect your long-term health, support your day-to-day energy, and reduce the risks of common complications that come with diabetes. The first vitamin that you really need to pay attention to is vitamin D, commonly called the sunshine vitamin. While most people have heard of vitamin D for its role in bone health and calcium absorption, what's fascinating is how research over the last decade has completely changed how we understand this nutrient. It's not just about bones, it's about metabolism, immunity, and even hormone regulation. Studies show that people with diabetes are more likely to be deficient in vitamin D, and this deficiency has been linked to higher blood sugar levels, poor insulin sensitivity, and even greater risks of diabetic complications like neuropathy, kidney stress, and cardiovascular issues. That's a big deal because those are exactly the areas you want to protect when you're managing diabetes. In fact, researchers now view vitamin D as more of a hormone than a vitamin because it interacts with so many systems in the body. For someone with diabetes, maintaining optimal vitamin D levels can improve insulin action, reduce inflammation, and help balance the immune system, which is especially important since diabetes can already make you more vulnerable to infections. Unfortunately, the reality is that many of us don't get enough vitamin D from sunlight, especially if you live in colder climates or spend most of your day indoors. That's why supplementation is so common and so helpful. But because vitamin D is fat-soluble, it doesn't just flush out of the body like vitamin C, so taking too much can cause problems. That's why in 2025, doctors increasingly recommend personalized blood testing so you know exactly what your vitamin D status is and how much you need to supplement. For some people, a small dose is enough, but others may require much more to reach optimal levels. The bottom line is that getting your vitamin D right can be a game changer for better blood sugar stability and long-term health. The second vitamin you cannot ignore if you're living with diabetes is vitamin B12. This vitamin is essential for nerve health, red blood cell formation, DNA synthesis, and even mental clarity. What makes it so critical for people with diabetes is that one of the most common diabetes medications, metformin, can significantly lower B12 absorption in the gut. Over time, this creates a hidden deficiency that can mimic or even worsen the very complications you're trying to avoid. For example, low B12 can cause fatigue, depression, memory problems, and most notably, peripheral neuropathy, the painful burning, tingling, or numbness that many people with diabetes already struggle with. Imagine how devastating it is when you think your nerve pain is just diabetes getting worse, when in reality it's being accelerated by a vitamin deficiency that could be corrected. That's why more doctors in 2025 are actively monitoring B12 levels for patients on metformin and recommending supplementation when needed. The challenge is that B12 deficiency can build slowly over years, so you may not notice it until symptoms are advanced. By the time someone develops significant nerve pain, the damage can be hard to reverse. But by staying proactive, you can protect your nerves, improve your energy, and even sharpen your brain function before serious problems develop. Another important point is that B12 comes in different forms. Methylcobalamin and cyanocobalamin are the 2 most common, and some evidence suggests methylcobalamin may provide extra benefits for nerve repair. Depending on your body's absorption ability, you may need oral supplements, sublingual tablets, or even injections. All of these details matter because they determine how effectively your body can use the vitamin. The message here is simple. If you have diabetes, and especially if you take metformin, vitamin B12 is not optional. It's essential for protecting your nerves, your energy, and your long-term health. The third vitamin that deserves a place in your routine is vitamin C. Now, most people think of vitamin C only as the classic immune booster, the vitamin you take when you feel a cold coming on. But for people with diabetes, vitamin C plays an even bigger role that goes beyond fighting off seasonal illness. Vitamin C is one of the body's most powerful antioxidants, which means it helps neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that cause oxidative damage to cells. Why does this matter for diabetes? Because high blood sugar itself creates a state of oxidative stress, damaging blood vessels, nerves, and organs over time. This is a big reason why complications like retinopathy, nephropathy, and heart disease are so common. Vitamin C helps protect your cells from that constant damage. There's also something fascinating about how vitamin C interacts with glucose inside the body. Both vitamin C and glucose use the same transport system to get inside cells. This means when blood sugar is high, it can actually crowd out vitamin C, making it harder for your cells to absorb it. In other words, people with diabetes may need more vitamin C than the average person just to achieve the same benefit. Supplementing vitamin C has been shown to reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel health, and even slightly lower blood sugar levels. This makes it a particularly valuable nutrient for diabetes management. And unlike vitamin D, vitamin C is water-soluble, meaning your body doesn't store it in large amounts, so it's generally safe to take higher doses. The trick is to spread your intake throughout the day, since your body can only absorb a certain amount at once. When you give your body a steady supply of vitamin C, you're strengthening your defense system against the silent cellular damage caused by diabetes and protecting yourself against long-term complications. Now, when we look at these three vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and vitamin C, what's remarkable is how they each cover different but equally important aspects of diabetes care. Vitamin D addresses insulin sensitivity and overall metabolic balance. Vitamin B12 protects the nervous system and prevents fatigue and cognitive decline. Vitamin C shields your cells from oxidative stress and helps preserve long-term organ function. Taken together, these vitamins create a powerful foundation of support, addressing three of the biggest challenges in diabetes: unstable blood sugar, nerve damage, and cellular damage from oxidative stress. This is why, in 2025, there's more emphasis than ever on including targeted vitamin supplementation as part of a holistic diabetes management plan. It's no longer enough to just take medication and hope for the best. The focus now is on optimizing your biology so you can prevent complications before they happen. And that's exactly what these three vitamins help you do. Of course, dosage, timing, and form matter for all of these vitamins. With vitamin D, it's crucial to get your blood levels tested, because what works for one person may be completely inadequate for another. Some people may only need 1,000 IU daily, while others may need 5 times that amount, depending on their baseline deficiency. With vitamin B12, the delivery method makes a difference. Some people absorb it well orally, while others may need injections, especially if they have gut absorption issues. And with vitamin C, consistency is key. Taking one large dose in the morning may not give you the sustained antioxidant protection your body needs, but breaking it up into smaller amounts throughout the day can keep your levels steady and effective. The details may seem small, but they can make a big difference in how much benefit you actually receive. It's also important to remember that vitamins are not a replacement for a healthy lifestyle. They are not magic pills that can undo the effects of poor habits. Instead, think of them as tools that work best when you also prioritize the fundamentals: balanced nutrition, regular physical activity, stress management, and quality sleep. A supplement can only add to what you're already building, and the stronger your foundation, the more benefit you'll see. For instance, vitamin D supplementation becomes far more effective if you're also exposing yourself to natural sunlight whenever possible, because sunlight helps your body activate the vitamin and maintain a healthy circadian rhythm. Vitamin B12 is more beneficial when paired with a diet that includes quality protein sources and other B vitamins, since your body relies on a network of nutrients working together to produce energy and keep your nerves functioning properly. Vitamin C, while powerful on its own, works even better when consumed alongside a diet rich in antioxidants from colorful fruits and vegetables like berries, peppers, and leafy greens, because these foods contain plant compounds that enhance vitamin C's protective effects. When you view vitamins this way, you begin to see them less as a shortcut and more as reinforcements to the healthy habits you practice every day. They're like an extra layer of defense, giving your body support in areas where modern life often creates gaps. For example, even if you eat a good diet, factors like stress, pollution, medication use, or lack of sleep can drain your nutrient reserves more quickly. As we move further into 2025, the exciting part is that we now have more personalized tools than ever to guide our health choices. Instead of guessing which vitamins you might be deficient in, modern medicine gives us access to highly accurate blood tests that can pinpoint your exact needs. With a simple lab test, you can measure your vitamin D levels, see if your vitamin B12 is within the healthy range, and even track oxidative stress markers that reflect how well your body is handling free radical damage, which connects directly to your vitamin C requirements. This kind of information removes the guesswork and allows you to approach supplementation with confidence, knowing that every capsule you take has a specific purpose. No more one-size-fits-all multivitamins where you're not sure if you're getting too little or too much. Now it's about tailoring your supplement plan so it works in harmony with your unique biology. By knowing your numbers and working with your healthcare provider, you can make adjustments in real time, ensuring that your body always has what it needs. This personalized approach is transforming diabetes care, shifting it from a reactive system where we only treat problems after they appear to a proactive model where we prevent complications before they start. It's empowering because it puts you firmly in the driver's seat of your own health journey. So to wrap everything up, if you're managing diabetes in 2025, three vitamins stand out as especially important to focus on. Vitamin D, which supports blood sugar control and strengthens your immune defenses. Vitamin B12, which protects your nervous system, preserves your energy, and prevents the hidden deficiencies often caused by long-term medication use. And vitamin C, which acts as a powerful antioxidant, guarding your cells against the oxidative stress and silent damage that high blood sugar can cause over time. Together, these vitamins form a trio of protection that can help you not only manage your condition, but also build resilience against complications in the years ahead. Adding them to your routine may seem like a small step at first, but the long-term payoff is significant. Greater energy, improved stability, and stronger overall health. Over months and years, the difference they make can be profound, reducing the burden of symptoms and enhancing your quality of life. By giving your body the nutrients it truly needs, you're sending a powerful message to yourself that you're not just surviving with diabetes, you're actively creating a healthier and more vibrant future. And that's the kind of mindset and action that will carry you toward the best possible version of your health in the years to come.